Hi, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to tie another really good little pike fly or bass. It's more a lake water fly for deeper walleye and whatnot. I'm starting off with a number 2 stainless steel hook. You can use a bronze finish if you like. I just like stainless steel. So you're just going to attach some 6/0 thread. Wind back till about here, and wind forward again. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to tie in some medium yellow lead dumbbell eyes. It's a great color. These medium ones sink this number 2 hook, and minnow it just right. You want to tie it about the 2/3 point. You want plenty of room to build the head on this clouser-like fly. It's one problem I see with a lot of people. They crowd the head and thinking the fly will look nice, and it doesn't look nice and it doesn't function well. So we're just going to apply some head cement. Right there. Okay, so now we're going to tie in the belly per se, which is simply white bucktail. You can use other colors to variate this, but this is a pretty good universal pike saltwater fly. You want to sparse them out though. This is way too much. You want to grab the tips and pull out all this under stuff and get the straightest ones of all. You want the most action out of this bucktail. You do not want a lot. You're going to want it about to there, so maybe a 2 or 3 inch fly for this number 2 hook. You're just going to wind back like so. So right about there. You just trim these butts off right there. You're going to grab some medium pearl flat mylar. You're just going to tie it. You want a black base for this to go on. Doesn't matter if you have a few white spots. You just want to do touch and turns right there. You want to come up here, tidy up the head. There's a straggler, just get him. And what I do is I'm going to wrap this mylar touch and turns all the way up. And this will produce a very realistic minnow looking body. Just want to do two or three turns behind the eyes on the mylar. Okay, bring my thread underneath, do a few turns, flip the fly over. I'm going to take this mylar and I'm just going to tie it down on the bottom right here. That's the strongest way to tie in your mylar tinsel. And then we're going to take our flash. Here's your flash, and this is a mix of a couple things. It's gold, orange, black, and pearl crystal flash. Just find a color that looks good for you. Probably about 8 strands. Once again, we want a pretty sparse fly. I believe sparser flies catch more fish. They don't catch the eye of fishermen as much, but catch a lot of fish. You're just going to want to tie in, that 8 or 13 strand on each side, and just position that. Just going to pull this side. You sort of want to tuck it under the eyes, like here, and then wrap back, because that will really hold it in position. Okay? Just going to divide that. Just got to mess with it a little, and you want the tips fairly tapered. And then we're going to grab some all of bucktail from the tip of the tail so it's a little straighter. And you're going to want about the same amount of belly ear hair, or bucktail for the belly ear fly for the top. I'm going to want about the same length. I actually have a little too much here. I'm going to pull some off. I'll just measure it. Just do a few wraps. I'm just using this black thread. It's really all you need. Makes fairly decent pike and bass flies on this. And this is for the season we're in right now. The later part of the year. I find sparser flies attract more fish. So, just want to comb all that material together. Before you whip finish, what I find helps is take a piece of Velcro. Not on a comb or anything. Just blend these materials together. And that really gets them flowing and really stands them up fairly nicely. Okay? So after we're satisfied with the head, how it's looking, you want a fairly thin head on this guy. We're just going to whip finish. I like to do a full length of head whip finish on this fly. I think it makes it look better. So it's probably like 10 turns or something. Okay. Then you just need to apply head cement. And there's so many variations of this fly. You know, all tied in single colors, of course. Like this purple one. Maybe I showed you that. Guys, this one. Purple one, tied in single colors of this. And this black and green one. And these obviously have larger eyes. This one, I don't know if you guys can see that, and they don't have the iridescent body. But this looks sort of like a shad to them. And I think it works very great. Thanks for joining me, and please subscribe, and send me any comments or any flies you want to see tied. Thanks.